Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I know I have the same intro get up as I did the last time, and that's because it's being recorded the same day.
Ever since the day that you went away, you've been sending flowers to me, flowers today, instead of sending flowers, come back to me, and hold me in your arms again, flowers to me.
So the intros are being recorded the same day, however the videos were recorded 2 weeks or a week apart. So yeah. But today, or in this video, I will be telling you all how I set up my filming setup, or how I get everything set up for filming my YouTube videos. It's not a lot, you don't need much, you definitely don't need all the things I have. So, you know, take what you have. If you only have your phone and iMovie, use that. If you have a ring light from Walmart, I have one too. Use it. So yeah, just use what you have, start with what you have, and then level up. But for now, this is my setup, and hope you guys enjoy. So guys, what I'm gonna go ahead and do is get my table, and this is just so I have something to put my things on when I'm filming. And when I get my table, I'm just gonna go ahead and put it out of the way, but still in a place where I can reach it when I need it. And I'm gonna put everything that I need on my bed so that it is available to me when I'm ready for it. So now what I'm going to do is take the things that I don't need out of my way and just prioritize the things that I do. So I know I don't need the whole entire ring light bag. So I'm going to take the ring light out of it, put it on my bed, and move the bag out of my way. Now I'm going to go ahead and get my chair because I forgot to get it before recording. This is the chair that I got from Walmart. It's also a chair that I work from home in, so it's nothing special, just something to sit in for now while I record my videos. I'm going to take my tripods and move them out of the way again to make sure that they're where I need them to be, when I need them to be there, but not in my way now. I'm currently taking the tacks out of my little Ziploc baggie in order to hang my backdrop. I don't have nails. I don't want big nail holes in my wall. So for right now, I do use tacks. After leaving the tacks on the bed, I kept one in my hand so that I'm able to actually unfold my backdrop and tack it to the wall, or at least start the process. So to do so, I'm just taking it by one end, struggling a little bit, but I'm taking it by one end and pinning that part to the wall. And guys, please don't mind my attire. I was wearing my husband's clothes that day, so everything's looking a bit baggy on me except for my bonnet, finally. But again, I'm just taking that tack and pinning it to the wall. So now I'm gonna go across the other side and pin that part on the wall. Now it doesn't have to be even, it doesn't have to be neat. You just want to make sure that the part where your camera is going to be filming is flat and to the wall. So guys, now I'm going to take another tack and just continue to tack up my backdrop until everything is flat where I need it to be, which is going to be that center area. So now I'm going to take my last tack and put that in the center. Obviously it isn't centered, but again, it doesn't need to be neat. This whole process took about 7 tacks. You can use more tacks if you want. You can use nails if you're into that. You can buy the backdrop stand. Whatever floats your boat.
So I put my chair there. It's not going to stay there. I'm just putting everything in the general area of where I want it to be so that it's just easier for me to move it where I need it to be when I need it to be there. I'm going to get my little Walmart table and unfold that and set it in the general area of where I want it. If y'all hear it raining in the background, it is raining while I'm recording this voiceover, so I do apologize. Just ignore it. So I've rotated my table to where I need it to be. I'm just creating an imaginary line and evening everything with that imaginary line to make sure that everything is in center and straight. Now I'm going to move my tripods to where I want them to be. Not exactly. I mean, everything is going to be mildly adjusted a little bit and tweaked until I get the perfect view that I want. But everything is going in its new general area so that I'm able to set up what I need set up. So as y'all can see now, I'm just twisting my camera onto my tripod. Nothing special there. So, yep. I just attached my camera to my tripod, and now I'm just going to take the lens that I want to use and twist that onto my camera. In case you wanted to know what lens I use, this is the one that I have. This is so that I get a lot of depth between me and my background. And it gets that little blurry, thing going. I will try to leave the lens down below, but for me, it just came with my camera, so I'm not sure where you can find it. Now I'm just going to clean off my lens because this is something that I do every time I use my camera, just because I feel like it provides me with better quality and clearer quality. So yeah. So I'm going to close up my bag, get my ring light tripod, and move that where I want it to be, or at least closer to where I want it to be, and get my ring light that I put on the bed earlier and connect it. And no, the ring light does not come angled like this. You do have the option to adjust it by the knobs on the side. I'm not sure if y'all will see that in this video, but if y'all want me to make a separate video about my ring light, I can definitely do so, as it did come in handy to change the complete atmosphere of my filming setup. Now it's time for the wires. So I'm just going to take all of the wires that I have and put them on the table so that I'm able to easily reach them, grab them, and connect them. This wire that I have is my camera adapter, and basically when you plug this into your camera, it makes your camera wired instead of wireless, so you don't have to worry about your camera dying on you or the battery running out or anything like that. And when you're filming YouTube videos, you literally need as much battery life as you can possibly get, because your videos can last from filming a good 30 minutes to a good 2 hours. So it's good to have a camera battery adapter. So guys, I was so excited to show you how my camera worked that I didn't even plug in the adapter. So I thought my camera wasn't working for a second, but after I realized that, I plugged in the adapter and obviously my camera went to working just as it usually does. So while I was over there by my extension cord, I figured now was the best time to go ahead and plug in everything else and just lay it out on the table for me to be able to pick up when I needed it, just as I did my equipment before. So now I'm just going to go ahead and plug up my ring light, and as y'all can see when I turn it on, it changes the entire lighting of my room to this bright white LED light instead of that kind of, you know, dingy orangish color. Now I'm just going to go ahead and adjust everything that needs to be adjusted, turn my camera on, and look at how I would be viewed from my viewfinder, as well as my skin on the backdrop. My sister came in to ask me a question, so ignore how she's looking, but yeah, that's just basically it. Now I'm gonna grab my laptop because things are gonna get a little technical. We're gonna go ahead and plug in my laptop to my camera and make sure that everything is looking good from my monitor, which is going to be obviously my laptop, since the viewfinder is so small to look at when you're sitting in the chair. So as y'all may have heard in the background of this voiceover, my ear came on. So I do apologize if I'm talking a little bit louder or it's a little bit louder in your ear. So yeah, sorry about that. Now I'm going to take my laptop charger and obviously plug it into my laptop because I use my laptop as a monitoring screen for my camera when I plug in the HDMI cord to it. Now I'm just showing you all my little mini ring light and phone holder or tripod or whatever you want to call it that I attached to my table just to get that extra depth of light, as well as hold up my camera, or I'm sorry, hold up my phone if I needed to. This isn't something that I use every day or every time I film, just when I need that extra light in front of my face. I don't use the phone part of it just because I don't film off my phone, but this is perfect for anybody who's looking to film off their phone or anybody looking to start a YouTube channel and, you know, you don't have all of the equipment or everything like that. I got this from Walmart. It was like 20 bucks. Pretty sure you can too. So yeah. So now I'm just taking that and plugging it into my laptop. Obviously I have to log into my laptop. That's just a page that I had up. No, I'm not trying to leave my job or anything like that. So if you work with me, no, mind your business. So yeah. So once that's plugged in, I'm going to take my camera, HDMI, or, you know, cord or whatever, and plug that into my laptop as well, just so that pops up and I'm able to start viewing things from off of my camera. So in order to turn on the ring light, it's fairly easy and very self-explanatory. You just press the on button, as well as, you know, bring up the light or bring down the light if you need it, and it's adjustable so that you can move it to wherever you need it to be. now going back to my camera, I'm just going to turn it on as well as turn off the Wi-Fi setting, because when I have the Wi-Fi setting on, it does not connect to my laptop like it should. So I'm just disabling that, and then I will move back to what I'm actually seeing on my laptop. So on my laptop, I'm coming out very dark, very, unexposed. So what I'm gonna do is just adjust the settings until it's right where I need it to be. And if y'all want details on how I do this, or just details on my camera in general, I can definitely provide that to y'all. Just let me know and I can make a video on it, just like I said about my ring light. Now, since I'm happy with the general idea of how I'm looking on my camera, I'm just going to review the settings, make sure everything is how I like it, how I want it to be, and tweak what's needed to be tweaked. So from my view, this is how my setup looks. Ignore my bathroom and my dresser. I did go ahead and straighten my camera off camera, so that was straightened throughout the video that I was about to record. Now it's time to go ahead and put everything on the table that I need to film the actual video that I was about to film. So you're watching me do that now. Once everything is on the table, we are good to go, good to film. I'm just making a little checklist in my head, getting the things that I still need, and that's it.
Okay guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hoped it was some way, somehow a good behind the scenes video. I tried to do a voiceover for you all, not really sure how that turned out. But yeah. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.